Hello everyone, it's Miss Liz. I have two journals that I finished and it really took a long time with my busy schedule. But finally I'm able to video these and they're in my shop if you want to buy them in my Miss Liz shop. And the first one that I wanted to show is this one of a vintage lady. And behind it you can see I have another card. And I sprayed painted with spread. I just sprayed the matte finish on the covers, and I used some stencil gold on the edges from Firefly Stencil Paint Metallic Acrylic Gold, and it's like a dry paint and it really goes on nice. And I got it in Tuesday morning. I wrapped the using binding binding to close the journal and lace on the spine. And it has 3 signatures, like 58 pages I think. Somewhere around there. Lots of pages. And I sewed around the book. I made it out of a manila folder, so it has pockets in the inside covers. And then I went over with gesso and the stenciling gold in the back. And there's the lace and the spine. And then there's the word remembering on the top. And then you see this ad right there. It's in French. And this stud right here, it's from I put in Hobby Lobby, and it's from Tim Holtz. And then I just hang this here, this tag with the chain, a key, and a paper clip, and a bird, a metal bird. I don't know if you can see it right there. And then I sewed all around the whole cover and in the inside covers. You can see. I think you can see it more on this one. In the pocket. Alright. Now the first page here inside, I use paper pad cardstock, and in the inside of the well, that's not the first page, second page. The first page, I use Artie Mays, a lot of Artie Mays in this book, digitals. And then the pocket, not sure if I have something in there. I have to put something in here. And on this page I use from my Prima paper pads. And this page also. And I stamped my story here. And here's an embellishment on the top. And here's a card I stamped with "This book belongs to." And then I stamped very lightly the word vintage in the middle of the page. And here's another pocket I made and embellished. And here's for journaling. They're coffee stain pages. There's a couple of pages here, coffee stain for journaling. You can use it for journaling. All of these here. And then here's from my Prima pads. And I left them blank for you to use to journal on. Here goes another one. And washi tape. Some more. Here's the doily. And this has been punched at the edges with this puncher. And this been punched out the edges too, I think. Yes. And here's one with the cage from Artie Mays. Here's another one. With a lot of her digitals in here. This is our coffee filter, which I embellished in. I stamped Marie Antoinette on that one. And then here's another bling there with a tuck. You can just, you know, put something. You can use a card, any kind of, in any size, and just tuck it in there. And on the other side, it's an envelope I embellished. As you can see, it says vintage on it. And memories on the back. And I haven't put the card in it yet, but I do have a card for it. And here's, I use this as a little tuck there, and the ticket I distressed it with Tim Holtz ink. And then this is from Artie Mays, and I used it as a fold for you to journal on. Try to get this in there. And here's another doily. And here's a pocket with the tag. You write on. Here's another pocket that I punched the edges with, and I stamped this with "Home is where your story begins," and it's coffee stain tag. And then behind it is a card that I embellished, and it's, oops, here it is. It says, "Be your own kind of beautiful," which I bought in Tuesday mornings in packages, which are good for journaling. Then I stamped this here, and then I used a small stamp at the edges. And here's a pocket I made, and here's a picture of a young lady. And up here I made these from my paper, Prima paper pads, and you can write on the back. And I embellished it also with a butterfly. That I bought in a scrapbook and packages in Joann's. And then here's a beautiful, this is a beautiful card. I used a paper clip on it. And then I punched the back. I mean, stamped it with lines in the back, which is for journaling. And on this page, I stamped the coffee filter, and it's coffee stained. And here is another page from my books. And this card, I stamped it. It says life is beautiful. And then I bought these, and I just added that embellishment to it. And so here is from one of my digitals. I forgot which one, I have to look it up. And then here I embellished here with lace, flowers, eyelid, lace, a button, some on top of the lace, and a small domino size card there that I cut them out to use in my books, and the button. And here's another page with words. Another Artie Mays pages. And this one here is from Eva Agnes. And here's the back of this one that I made from my paper Prima book. see card stack paper pages, and I punched this one at the edges. And good for journaling. And here is some more, and this is from Artie Mays. These two pockets come together, and here's a fold. Tag. And this one I cut out from Eva Agnes, and this was a gift to me from my friend Crafty Sue, who has a shop name Tiffany Lane on Etsy. And so I added that embellishment there from Joanne, so come in packages. And then here we go with this card. I put memories and some writing that I stamped on it from a stamp I have. And you can write on the back of it. I stamped up here too with the vintage. This book belongs to Vintage Distress Ink from Tim Holtz. And here's a card. I mean, an envelope which I stamped on the corner. 6173 it says there. I'm not sure what the date is. It's 24. It says other stuff. 1261 Paris it says. It has numbers. I don't know. I have so many of them. And then here's a card, and I stamped the lines on the back. And here's a grid line paper with just stamping very lightly so you can write on the back. Let me get more comfortable. My back is hurting me because I'm bending forward. Here's another page for journaling, and this is from Dreams Etc. I think it's Dreams Etc. Pretty sure. And I stamped that right there, which says month and year on both pages. There's a couple of pages like that, which is good to have on your journaling. And then I made this one here from my paper pads, this pocket. And I added this card for you to write on as journaling in the back. And here's another one, and it's plain in the back, which I distressed. And I distressed the pocket and added that domino size card of a vintage woman, and a stamp on the sides. And here's another page with the same date and year stamp. So these are good, very good pages to journal in and put your date on it in the year, or your pictures. That's what I like about it. And then here's a page I did some stenciling, and I have this. It's a square stencil. I don't know if I have it in here. It's this one. So I bought a long time ago. I don't know what's the name of it, from where. And then I added lace at the edges. And here, this is a card I made. I just ripped it and distressed it for journaling, if you like, or picture, or whatever. And lace, flower. And then in the bottom is a lace flower from Sobeys, where I buy a lot of my lace, fabric lace. And then here's a Tim Holtz ticket. More journaling. This book has a lot of journaling pages. And then words, but you could write on top of that. And this is the last page with the sewing. And I have a embossed ledger paper here. It's a light cardstock. So I went over it with spray and ink with the Tim Holtz sprays. You can see that it's glittery, shiny. I think I used Charter Dream Spray. I don't remember. So this is the pocket. And I just slip it in there. And this is the back of the journal. So it has a short side here of the ribbon, which you just move it over to the front. And then this one, which is the long one, you wrap around it. And when you get to the front, you tie it with the short one. That's all you have to do to tie your book. And that's it for this journal. And I'm going to have to do another video to show you the other journal, okay? So I'll be right back. And this is going to be on my Etsy shop. Thank you. Bye-bye.